And then they show the phone records of Puff's niggas calling her, getting at her.
Has all this come out in court?
Yeah, the phone records, that nigga's a rat. He's a rat, and he paying niggas $20,000 a month on some publicity shit. Got these crackers working for him, throwing salt in the game like he's just this innocent.
After 3 days of deliberations, the jury now appears to be focusing on the gun possession and bribery charges against Sean Puffy Combs. This afternoon, jurors sent the judge 2 notes, one of which asked for a transcript of a phone message Combs left Wardell Fenderson, once his driver, now the prosecution's star witness. During the trial, Fenderson testified that Combs was armed the night of the shooting at Club New York, and later pressured him to claim ownership of a pistol police found when they pulled over Combs' Lincoln Navigator as it fled the shooting.
And I just want to make you feel like comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Make your family feel comfortable.
What exactly Combs meant by that is in dispute, but the prosecution claims the rapper offered Fenderson $50,000 or a diamond ring to take the rap for the gun. The jurors also wanted to hear a readback of testimony relating to Combs' former girlfriend, actress-singer Jennifer Lopez, who was in the Navigator when it was stopped by police. An officer testified that everyone in the SUV was ordered to put their hands on the vehicle, but Lopez walked away, saying she was going home. As she was being detained, a gun was discovered in the vehicle. At that point, a sergeant on the scene ordered everyone who was in the vehicle under arrest. The officer quotes Lopez as saying, "It's not my gun."
And the rapper has been found not guilty on all counts. Repeating that breaking news tonight, Puffy Combs has been found not guilty on all counts at his trial in New York City.
Shyne had no idea the jury would find him guilty on 5 other charges, including assault in the first degree, reckless endangerment, and criminal possession of a weapon. However, Shyne was acquitted of the most serious charge, attempted murder for the December 27, 1999 Club New York shooting where 2 people were injured. It was March 17, 2001. After 7 weeks of testimony, a Manhattan jury acquitted Combs and another co-defendant, Anthony Wolf Jones, on gun possession and bribery charges. And on June 1, 2001, Shyne was sentenced to 10 years in prison. Both attorneys cited an interview that appeared in the June 2001 issue of hip-hop magazine, XXL. The DA for the case, Bogdanos, read an expletive-laden section in which Shyne asserted that Puffy acted like a snitch and a rat during the trial. Combs said in a statement, "Shyne's sentence is unfair and extreme, as I know he had no intention of hurting anyone. My prayers are with him and his family. I'm shocked by today's outcome. I will continue to support Shyne throughout his appeal." Netanya Rubin, the most seriously injured of the 3 shooting victims, addressed the court. Rubin, who still has 7 bullet fragments in her head, read a statement in which she noted that she continues to suffer from seizures, headaches, hair loss, dizzy spells, and severe depression. When the judge announced the sentence, Netanya Rubin exclaimed, "Thank you, Jesus," and several women in the courtroom burst into sobs. As Barrow was led out in handcuffs, friends and family called out, "I love you, Shyne." Shyne spoke to XXL in the midst of the trial's turmoils. It was a few days before closing arguments. Here is a part of that interview that was published in June of 2001, reconstructed in AI.
It seems that more than one gun was fired in Club New York that night. Why do you think you're the only one who's been indicted with attempted murder and assault?
That's just how they be living, playboy. Them kids don't come to play. You get caught up in their backyard, they gonna jam you. The DA can charge you with anything. If he had an inkling, he could have charged me with murder. Anybody can get indicted on anything. Keep it all the way real. And the DA ain't come in there with goodwill. 2 shots fired from the burner I had. I did have a gun, but that don't mean I tried to kill nobody. Niggas was busting at me. Niggas tried to kill me, and I was just trying to defend myself, and I still ain't even aim at nobody. I just shot up in the sky like, yo man, let me get up out here.
You fired twice?
Yeah, I mean, niggas is saying they heard 7 shots. That means, yo, it was 2 more guns fired and I didn't even fire first. All these people claiming that as soon as they heard the shots, they got hit. So that means somebody else hit them, man. And the ballistics experts is talking about, yo, it could be a .40 caliber that hit these people. You know, the fragments in Honey's Natanya Rubin face could add up to a .40 caliber. And they saying that she didn't get hit with a direct shot, because if she did, she'd have died.
Whose ballistic expert was that?
The DA's ballistics expert and my ballistics expert.
Witness David Kubaletti said that man standing next to Matthew Scar Allen, the man arguing with you and Puffy, fired his gun toward the ceiling. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Do you know who that was?
I ain't gonna get into all that, Playboy. I don't remember. It was a long time ago, but somebody tried to kill me up in there that night.
Well, why don't you walk me through it? The way it's been reported you, Puff and Jennifer and Wolf were leaving the club.
Man, yeah, I mean, Playboy, I'ma keep it real with you. My co-defendant is a snitch. You know, he's a rat. I'm not a rat. I'm not gonna sit up here and break everything down, cause I ain't get on the stand and break everything down. Even though Puff called a witness to testify against me that the nigga knew was lying.
Which witness was that?
He knew this bitch was lying, Puff.
Which witness was that?
Club bouncer Charisse Myers. This talking about she pulled him down to the ground. That's a lie. In her statement to the police, she ain't say that. The police asked her, why didn't you go break the shit up? She was like, yo, I couldn't get over there because it was 20 people pinning me to the wall. You understand? Then she get up on the stand and talk about she was right next to Puff, and she tapped Puff and said, let's get out of here. That's when she seen me fire. So if that ain't a lie, then I don't understand it. Not only did she not give that statement to the police when the shit first jumped off, but Puff's own witnesses contradicted her. They asked, yo, this bitch was 6'1", like 250, and nobody seen her over there. None of the DA witnesses, none of my witnesses.
Has anyone stood up in court and said she's lying?
In my closing arguments, my lawyer's gonna prove that she's a liar. The DA done proved she's lying. The bitch claims she fell on Puff when the shots went off, and all the security are saying Wolf was on top of him. On the real, I never seen that Honey up in there. Bitch don't even be in the club. They be in at the dough, searching other hoes. I never seen her over there. And then they show the phone records of Puff's calling her, getting at her.
Has all this come out in court?
Yeah, the phone records, that nigga's a rat. He's a rat, and he paying $20,000 a month on some publicity shit. Got these crackers working for him, throwing salt in the game like he's just this innocent nigga. And I'm not saying what Duke did, cause I'm not a rat. I ain't gonna go his way. All these niggas is dick riding on the radio stations, on TV, like ain't none of this going on. It's cause f me. I'm just some wild, violent nigga that just came in the club and shot shit up with 2 shots, shot it up.
Let me ask you, at the moment what caused you to pull your gun?
What do you mean, what caused me to pull my gun?
What happened?
They fired at me, man. Somebody tried to shoot me.
Okay, but do you know the name of that person?
Dog.
It was the person standing next to Scar?
Playboy, you gotta respect my gangster, man. I already told you I ain't get up on the stand and start talking. I ain't gonna start testifying to you. Dog, don't believe me, The evidence is there. They got 2 .40 caliber bullets in the ceiling. They got 3.40 caliber shells on the floor. So don't take my word for it. You got David Kubaletti telling you, you got the other Tavon Jones telling you, and you got the evidence there, dog. The club owner came on the stand and was like, ain't never been a shootout in the 3 years he had at that club. So them bullets came there that night, and they said Puff had a 9, so it wasn't his burner.
Is that what you had, a 9?
That's what they caught me with, dog.
It's been reported that when you left the club, you bumped into a police officer and they took the gun from you. Is that accurate?
Yeah, they snatched me up. They grabbed me outside the club.
How does it feel when you are sitting in the courtroom and people are testifying that you shot your gun?
I was defending myself. I'm a little bit heated right now, watching niggas just ratting and watching niggas lie. Ain't one nigga come up in the courtroom and just told the truth, you know what I'm saying? Ain't one nigga come up in there and say, yeah, he pulled out his gun, he fired in the air after them kids shot at him. Ain't one nigga do that. You know, I could take that. I take responsibility for having a burner. The only reason I had a burner was because I just got shot at.